let's talk about something good, and that's The Last of Us Episode 5.
It's not a 5 though.
Oh yeah,
We'll talk about that.
We'll go full spoilers, I guess, because we kind of do that with all of them.
The same.
It's because this one's basically, I think, follows the exact same things as the game,
Pretty
except for the villain that I still don't care about.
Yeah.
This is probably the most action-packed episode of the bunch.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
It's also a pretty emotional episode, I'd say, towards the back end. And if you play the game, you know where that's going. Yeah, it was good to see Ellie interacting with another kid. Kind of building. This episode really, I think, elevated Ellie's character more than it did Joel's character.
Yeah.
It's more like an insight of who she is as a person and how what she's been through has kind of made her. I like the dynamic between Joel and the other father. It's also it's the episode where he's kind of realizing he's kind of becoming more of a father figure.
Yes.
And he definitely cares about Ellie and stuff. Yeah. But yeah, also this is just a great episode of big I was gonna say zombie action, but you can't say zombie.
A bit of fungal madness.
Fungal madness. The truffle grilled burger sauce.
Special,
yeah.
basement.
Basement.
Go crazy for our new mushroom range.
Indeed.
Vegan burgers. Think about if you don't count the corpse.
What?
You make a burger out of a mushroom corpse. Is that vegan?
I mean, depend. If it's purely just mushroom.
Would the mushroom take over the whole body?
No.
Only the nerve.
Because they talk about that in this episode.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, what happened to the actual episode is the four of them chilling out, vibing. We got a plan. Want to go underground and shit.
Mm-hmm.
What were they doing underground again?
To go through the city without being found, because there was patrols because of the Federal Revolution.
Yeah.
On a high alert.
Anti-federal.
Oh yeah.
Why was those people hunting Henry again?
Because he was a collaborator.
He was a rat.
But he also killed the main
because he took the
brother.
He took the actual leader. Man, let's not talk about that. Or maybe we.
Well, we're doing spoilers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also that after this episode, that storyline wouldn't matter anyway.
No, because they're all dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what was the...
Just to flesh out the fact of why he's running away, I guess.
It's also just runtime, I guess.
Yeah.
Also, they hate Henry.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't really...
It's because he snitched
killed
on
my brother!
He snitched on the revolutionary leader, and then he got tortured and killed. And that started the actual revolution.
Damn.
Yeah, and then
That
Fedra
didn't
died.
start the revolution. The revolution already started. He just.
But that's a
brought in
bit
the leader.
hypocritical considering she's torturing people to get information at the
that's the
start,
thing.
mate. So it's fucking stupid.
It's just... She said...
I
It's
killed
being
the people
hypocritical,
who,
mate.
yeah. I kill for justice.
Well, I guess
Ultimate
the revolution was already
Truth,
there.
justice,
but
and the
they haven't
American
really risen up and taken over
No.
until the death of the guy.
The idea was in their minds, though.
He was the catalyst for the violence.
Yes. That is true.
As someone
Very
once
true.
said, I don't remember who in the world, revolution is not without along those lines.
In Last of Us?
No, in the real world. Someone
I-
either Che
alright.
Guevara or some
Napoleon?
shit.
Anyone who was against Napoleon?
I think it was some
Napoleon,
communist.
maybe.
One of those
Napoleon didn't lead the
communist.
revolution, though.
But wasn't he the one who overthrew the French
The monarch.
monarchy?
No.
No? He wasn't the one that killed
No,
the
no,
French
Who
king?
did?
No.
No? Because
Who
he's the
did?
one that stole shit from the French
He was
monarchs.
there, But the whole like because
Indirectly,
I've been playing Assassin's Creed Unity for context.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Like Napoleon kind of had nothing to do with anything. He's just a general.
Okay.
He fought in some wars. He did some shit. He was like he was there. He was like a lower ranking dude during the time, but like did the actual revolution is like Robespierre and all of them, the guillotine and all of that jazz.
Was he after the revolution?
He was like alive during the revolution, but like the famous Napoleon like general stuff was
that was
post revolution.
Right? Yeah, that's what I meant. Okay, cool. Yeah. Good to learn.
Anyway,
history.
the quote was from some commune.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Alexander the Great.
Any
Tsar?
Tsars aren't commune.
What?
I'm talking about how the quote is from some communist. He keeps bringing up kings.
What? No, I'm bringing up people who opposed monarchy.
Communist, I guess the Russian.
Like, yeah, we had the Russian Revolution, but that was post World War One. Was that quote from post World War One?
I don't think it was from Lenin. It was from someone.
I don't know. You can't source your quotes. I don't know why we're talking about this. It's not even relevant.
Yes.
All right.
I don't know. It's a
It's
tangent.
relevant to the lore.
But it could be a fake quote for all we know. You could have made it up, but yeah.
But I'm pretty sure I did it.
You're a communist.
Anyway, point being, there was a revolution. I think that's what you were saying. Yeah.
And that revolution would not matter after.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess not.
Because they're all dead now.
Speaking of which, how did they die?
Not zombies.
Hey.
Oh, that's the forbidden word. Clickers. Well, no, they're actually not. What are the infected? Sorry, because I remember that thing. Clickers are just this type of
the one that's make the clicky
with the blind.
But the story behind that is why they chose the underground route, right? Yes, because Henry, like, yo,
there are no. They think there are all the infected is underground, but there aren't any.
Mm-hmm.
But was there?
They're just in one basement somewhere.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Because they're all doomsday preppers as well, like Bill.
Yeah, that also. The whole when they were underground, they go through this underground almost sanctuary.
Oh yeah, when they find shit.
A little bit of a bunker.
Bit of a bunker.
And Ellie wants to stay there and party with the other child.
Yeah. And the assumption is all the infected were from that. Hey. So Henry and the gang and Joel and kid, they walk through the tunnels, get out, but then they were scoped out by some camping sniper mother.
Yeah, I think I remember that in the game.
Me too.
Yeah.
And he died.
Joel.
Sniper.
Oh yeah, I don't care. It's a random sniper, but yeah. I guess Well, I guess the big thing was that the kid got infected and dies.
Yeah, while the zombie
Henry shoots him. Yeah.
He got beaten. But then Ellie and the gang,
brother. How can I lose?
they continued to escape. Next morning, little boy was hungry.
Some Ellie.
Some Ellie. Then Henry had to then he shot himself. Quite
really
sad.
emphasizing in the face.
Yes.
But yeah, that was the gist of the episode, I guess.
Yeah.
We sound so enthusiastic.
Yeah, a bit of a thing. Ellie go through. Joel's pretty sympathetic to that. He's like, damn, bruh. He didn't have. Okay. They had to bury the. Then Ellie said,
Yeah.
thought blood transplant work by smearing blood on.
Maybe, yeah. Or maybe she was just like doing it to be nice.
Yeah,
Like
maybe
I feel
to
like she was just
reassure
doing
him,
it like
"You'll
to yeah.
be fine."
Yeah.
Poor kid.
Final verdict.
Guess we'll do a final verdicto. Hello, we're back with a verdict. Episode 5.
Yellow.
Henry and Joe and Ellie and the kid. Who's the kid's name? Sammy. They go through the underground. Have fun.
Going straight through the underground.
Yeah, they go through some turmoil. Overall, I thought it was a pretty cool episode showing the interactions of Ellie and Sammy. A bit more backstory about the revolutionaries. But they wouldn't matter later. So I thought that was a bit of wasted time, I guess. It's just for lore purposes, I guess it's kind of cool, but for the overall story, it's there. I assume we're never gonna see them again. But overall, I thought it was good. I'm gonna give it an 8.
Yeah, cool. The episode hit hard. Yeah, it was. Yes. 8.5.
8.5. I gave the last episode like a 6 or a 7, right?
Yeah.
I'll probably give this one an 8 as well. It's a step up from the previous one, but still it's got some weak stuff in it with the revolutionaries, I guess.
Oh, in this one, there's also a weird line with the lady revolution. I know. Actually, yeah, that's kind of bad delivery.
What was it?
There was some line. I think she was trying to be serious, but it sounded funny.
She sounds like she's on fucking mushrooms the entire fucking thing. I don't know.
Also, she's an infected as well.
Yeah. But anyway, that's kind of it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Y'all are watching a clip from the Unholy Trinity podcast. Coming straight to you from YouTube. Available on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and everywhere else you want to get your podcasts at.
Check it out.
Check it out.